Hi, I'm Saelyne. Today I'm going to present a paper Beyond Instructions, a taxonomy of information types in how-to videos. This work was done in collaboration with Sangkyung, Juhoon, and Juho. How-to videos are a popular source of help when performing tasks such as crafting, cooking, and design due to their visual demonstration of workflows and verbal explanations. There is diverse information intertwined in how-to videos. In addition to instructional information about how to perform each step, instructors may explain why the instruction was performed, share personal tips, or even discuss ideas not directly related to the task. However, the diverse information is scattered throughout the video, even within sections, making it difficult for users to identify the information they need in the video. We propose that a taxonomy that identifies the types of information shared in how-to videos can serve as a foundation for supporting video navigation. It enables the analysis of users' navigational behavior across information types and understanding useful information types for different user needs. To achieve this goal, we investigated information types shared in how-to videos, which are the intent behind the units of content. We chose verbal utterances as the primary source of information because they often contain explicit explanations of what instructors demonstrate. To construct the taxonomy, we selected 120 videos from the How to 100 Million dataset, which consists of how-to videos covering 12 different genres. We then transcribed the videos and split the transcripts into sentences. Afterward, 3 authors performed an iterative open coding. Each author coded all sentences from selected 6 videos, and conflicts were resolved through discussion. The process was repeated on 6 new videos until no further changes were made to the taxonomy, which resulted in an open coding of about 4,000 sentences from 48 videos. This is the taxonomy we constructed through the analysis. We identified 21 information types, including instructions, which were further grouped into 8 categories based on the purpose each type has in the video. Now, I'll explain each category and information type in more detail. First, the greeting category offers statements to start and end the video. Opening includes beginning remarks and introductions, and closing gives parting remarks and wrap-up sentences. Next, the overview category discusses the overall structure and information about the video. Goal is the main purpose of the video and its descriptions, and motivation is the reasons or background information on why the video was created. Finally, briefing covers a quick rundown of how the goal will be achieved. Next, method provides the core information required to complete the task. Subgoal outlines the objective of a subsection of the video without detailing specific directions. Instruction is the action that directly informs the user what they must do. Finally, tool introduces or shows the materials, ingredients, and equipment used during the task. Next, supplementary information suggests additional instructions or knowledge that aid the core instructions. Tip makes the instructions easier, faster, or more efficient, and warning alerts the user on actions that should be avoided. Explanation elaborates on the reasons or consequences of the instruction to help users understand it more clearly. Justification is the reason why the instruction was performed, and effect refers to statements that explain the consequences of an action. Description adds descriptions regarding the information relevant to the task. Status describes the current state of the object or the target of the task. Context is a description of the method or the setting, such as how long a task might take. Lastly, tool specification adds descriptions about the tools. Conclusion wraps up the video by showing the final outcome of the task and reflecting on the overall procedure. Outcome describes the final result of the procedure, and reflection focuses on the summary, evaluation, and suggestions for the future. Finally, miscellaneous refers to trivial or phrases devoid of relevant information to the task. These include side notes such as personal stories or jokes, self-promotion of the channel, bridging phrases, and conventional filler words. To validate the taxonomy, we applied it to the remaining videos and contribute the type labeled 120 videos as a dataset. We recruited 2 external annotators who independently coded the sentences using the taxonomy and afterward merged the labels. For the last 42 videos, the two annotators had Coin's copper score of 0.78. We then analyzed the dataset to understand how the diverse information is distributed over how-to videos. On average, instruction makes up about 40% of the total video, meaning that about 60% of the video content contains information that does not direct instructions. We also observed that video characteristics affect information distribution. We identified three main task types in videos: creating a product, fixing an object, or using an equipment. Among these, fixing videos contain more status than videos about creating or using, possibly due to them requiring more descriptions of the target object. For narration style, dubbed videos contain a larger portion of instructions than real-time narrated videos, which shows planning can lead to a greater focus on instructions. Now, we demonstrate the utility of the taxonomy. First, our taxonomy provides an opportunity to analyze the information types that each of the video navigation systems focuses on. For example, Toolscape has leveraged subgoal and status to present step-by-step information with representative images for each step. VideoWiz has leveraged tool and outcome additionally to extract ingredients and outcomes. Trong et al. Have leveraged instruction to label makeup application segments. Such an analysis can be used to identify important information types that best fit the user's context and needs. To further investigate how users would leverage the information types for navigating videos, we conducted an exploratory user study. We built a research probe that enables users to navigate using the information types within the video. Each sentence of the script is shown with its information type, and users can filter and navigate the video based on them. We had 9 participants perform 3 types of tasks: searching for an answer to a question from the video, summarizing the video's main points, and following the task while watching. We chose 3 different videos and counterbalanced the videos used for each task between the participants. Here's how the taxonomy was used in each task. In the search task, the participant's strategy was to relate a given question to an information type and filter the video according to the type. They matched at least 2 out of 3 questions correctly. In the summarize task, the participants rated method and overview as the top 2 categories that contain the most important information. P3 stated that he looked for overview because he felt it is necessary to include the purpose of the task in a summary. In the follow task, after method, the participants perceived supplementary and explanation to be important, unlike the summarize task. P4 said he thought tips and warnings might contain important notes for actually following the video. P3 said it was helpful to know the reasons behind instructions because then he could apply instructions to his context adaptively. From the study, we observed that the participants effectively used different information types for finding information to perform different navigation tasks. And in that process, we could see that information types other than instructions can also play an important role in accessing desired information, and relevant information types can be different depending on the task, topic, and user context. The taxonomy can enable multiple applications if videos were labeled by information types. In video authoring, we can remove or fast-forward the parts containing many side notes or add visual effects to the parts containing tips or warnings. In video viewing, in addition to navigation and summarization, our taxonomy can help users make an informed decision when selecting videos to watch. For example, it allows them to select videos based on the tools they have. Lastly, our taxonomy allows authors to get feedback about the video, such as how structured the video is, and enables comparison between multiple videos by abstracting videos, for example, by taking only instructions. In conclusion, we present a taxonomy of information types in how-to videos and show the potential of the taxonomy for improving various tasks in video. We also release our dataset, which can be found on our website. Thank you.